We have not advanced the story very much in the last 5 episodes or so. The game really wants us to go to Vernaka and learn about the observatory that Janiki Renba told us about. But we are right next to a Sale of Age site that we are going to just stop at real quick. I'm sure it won't take more than an episode. And yes, we have to go through the rivers. You know. I didn't take a wrong turn, did I? I thought it was right. Oh yeah, we're here. We made it. That was fast. And of course, my one major complaint with this game, it's not a complaint because I'm enjoying the game, so how could I complain about it? Yeah, we got it. Is of course the travel. And it seems like it's such an integral part of the game loop. It seems like this game could have really benefited by having travel that was enjoyable. And this is just, I mean, it's pleasant. I love the views, the vistas. It's awesome. But there's just not enough to it. You can't crash. There's no sense of danger. You can't go fast, really. I mean, sweeping the sails sort of gets us there, going fast, but like it's not a big enough difference. There's not enough of a skill. There's not enough skill being used for the player to feel like, oh, I'm good at this, you know? And this game does a really good job of making the player feel good at things. Like the translation is super satisfying. But just my opinion as a player, I think if the movement in this game was more enjoyable, this game would have been really popular. Maybe not really popular. It's still kind of a niche game. Niche game. All right. I guess I can remark. Yeah, I didn't think the ship could move through flows this week. It's not even fun. But it seems like whoever built the Nightingale knew what they were doing. That's an interesting bit of game lore that we're the only ship capable, or not the only ship, but yeah, who did build a ship? I'd like to find that out. It has Song of Songbird on the side of it, right? Would you guess that this is from the Age of Sail, just like the place we're going? All right, here we got some inscriptions. Let's go. No idea? Who will help? I really had an idea of what that is. You know, I'm gonna just look at it real quick because I feel like I know what it says. I recognize every single one of these. It says to die in water, to drown. And then I know this word, drown in river, in sky rivers is, drowning in sky rivers is holy, is to be like a god. Drowning in sky rivers makes you a god? Sweet. Yep, sail on. I don't think I've missed any interesting bits of dialogue. We get a lot of the same dialogue over and over again that's just kind of like procedurally generated. Which is, I have no problem with that. And we want to hang left to get to there. Yeah, I think I want to go there. Oh, well, I'll just get to all these ruins. Can I go this way? Maybe I can go this way. Yeah, but I missed the branch that I really wanted. Huang told me of something in the Chronicles of Mazwai. It was an old poem about sailing the fiery path. More about that later, maybe. I wonder if this is what it meant, the spray in the water. Is this the fiery path? Perhaps. It is certainly not fiery, mistress. A ruin. You know. Oh, wait. The symbol, the double lightning bolt symbol, that I think has something to do with warmth, it's in temple, and it's in some other things that I wasn't quite sure about. So maybe their word for... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what kind of inscription or what kind of effigy this was. But yeah, sorry, I was interested in the fire rune that we have that I get. What? That's not where I meant to go. No! No! That was an awful wrong turn to make. Unbelievable. I missed it. The ruin was elsewhere. Ugh. Oh, okay, there is a ruin. All is not lost. Can I translate these? Yes. So that's time. Oh, is it? In time, gods will blank us. So that's definitely in. So we have two confirmed words, one in and one into, and they're totally different from each other. This main meaningful rune is different between the two. Anyways, this is time. In time, gods will return. Sure. It's like, go to a place that's not this and move. Like, yeah. Cool. A blessing, perhaps. Yeah, the exact place we're after. We must be near. Really? Because we took a wrong turn. We took a terrible, terrible wrong turn. I could sail forever. Interesting, mistress. This is miserable for me. Could you sail forever, or would you run out of sky? Guess you could keep taking the same paths over and over again. Okay, we made it. That was a rough one. I think we found it. So this is where the iolite crystals came from. I don't really know anything else about this site other than iolite crystals led us here, right? Like, I really wouldn't have gone here except... Yeah, what was this place? We know nothing. I wouldn't have gone here except we were right next to it.
This moon was nothing but cold, cruel rock. It could never have been home to anyone. And yet, someone had been here. And someone was still standing guard.
Was this the sky god? I forget. The guardian of this place. We've seen this one before, 6. I think it's the sky god. Boom, baby. What are you doing here? Yeah, I don't see a way up there. Why would you want to climb up there, mistress? Can you not see him from where you stand? Well, there's probably an inscription on it, right? I'm an archaeologist. If there's a god here, I want to find out what it thinks it's doing. But why must humans insist on standing on things to understand them? Fair enough. This is an unforgiving place. Were there any other surfaces at all, Styx? You couldn't have hoppered us anywhere? No, none. This moon appears most rugged. Well, there must have been something important about this place, otherwise the game wouldn't have let me come here. Did anyone ever come here? Why build it? Why build it otherwise, mistress? Yeah, and there's a god here, huh? So how old would you say this site was, 6? Based on the weathering of the god statue, almost 1,500 years old. Perhaps this path leads around to the statue. The path is leveling off. Bless the wind. What on earth is this? Oh, yeah, hello. Ah, it was a mine.
The path ended at the edge of an enormous crater. where a mountain had been plucked out like a rotten tooth, and something had been built across the wound.
You know what we're looking at, Six? I have no idea, mistress. Can you scan it or something? Aren't you a robot with machinery? Scan it? Scan for what, mistress? It's a hole. Well, it's not just a hole, you dummy. Scan it for everything. Here is something, mistress, which may or may not be interesting. The tiles lining its surface are a metallic pottery composite. What composite? Metallic pottery. Heat-resistant, reflective, conductive. What's that used for? Where did they even get enough metal for this crater? Yeah, that's a lot of metal. Don't people sift streams for iron dust? There are richer seams on some older moons, I believe, mistress, but there does appear to be a considerable wealth of metal here. Wow. Let's head down. I know there's a building over there that probably is where all the interesting stuff is, but I'm more interested in this. My theory is that it's is like a hopper eye sort of thing, and that's how people did long distance traveling. Yep. Yeah, catch me if I fall, Six. What an idiotic remark.
The metal ledge halfway down was wide enough for walking.
This is some new music we're getting. I don't think this is on the soundtrack either.
Wide enough for robots too.
Whoa. 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 We got, to move the earth. Wait, mistress. Are you doing a scan? Like I told you to? Indeed, mistress. I found something. Gravity, mistress. What? You discovered gravity, huh? I should have dropped you out of an airlock like I did 5. Oof. I beg your pardon, mistress. It was good. 5 was saving my life. It was a heroic death. I needed the ballast to get away from a massive moon. Interesting. Well, the gravity on this moon is also anomalous. Anomalous how? I've discovered that the gravity within the crater is lower than the gravity outside it. You safe to jump? Just kind of... Do not joke, mistress. Yep, you got me. Okay, I want to read this. I want to read it so bad. It's ground, but it's a verb, and then there's movement, and then there's a place of people, and then there's... Oh, well, whatever. Marks on the surface. Metal is stained just a little, but it's there. As though something once grew on these tiles. Yeah, but there's no water here. Well, maybe there used to be. Ooh, something at the center. Is there a way down there? A cover? It looks like it has handles. We gotta get in there. Covered well. Maybe this is Heaven's Vault. Yeah, but there's no way I'd keep my balance on the slip if I tried to climb down. And there's some big holes to go sliding into. Unless we can find a section that hasn't shattered. I think I see a section over there that hasn't shattered, or right there. Let's go toward the building, I guess. I detect no moisture on this moon, mistress. This place has never had natural water. Whatever is at the heart of this crater, 'tis no well. Should I go to the building, or should I see if I can go down here? I think I want to see if I can go down here, because it looks like there's a section without any holes, right? How can the gravity be low? Is this dish some kind of machine? Some kind of, I don't know, lens? This dish is just as it appears, mistress, a curved tile floor, but perhaps the moon's density itself is low. Yeah, yes, just what I was saying. Shut up, 6. This section of the slope looks intact. Let's do it. No gaps between here and the lower level. It's perfectly safe. I could slide. Until you reach the bottom, mistress, where there is a sizable hole. I'll just grab onto the railing. Yeah, but since that bridge collapsing on the garden moon, I don't want anything else to go wrong. But perhaps we might explore elsewhere first. All right, from here I can see the writing on the rim. Maybe my journal can help. Here, I see here is in the middle. And then that first one I don't know. But here and there's a few words in this one. I'll do here and first. That is here, right? Oh, maybe it started with a thing. Nope, it didn't. I knew it was here. Okay, and then be welcome. Yeah. So what was that one? Come here? I believe I remember the word here, mistress. And welcome must be correct too. That's the second time we've gotten a be welcome. Okay, and this one was it's movement. It's land. Arrive, right? Go to a place. Sweet. Land here and be welcome. It's a ship's landing place or a hopper thing. A landing pad. What do you think, Six? He has no words. Well then, I'll float down. Woohoo! You coming? I will follow on my treads. Here goes. By the goddess. Whew. Made it. How you doing, Six? Is that, can we make the climb back up? Who cares? The handle, pull it. Does it open? No, it's stuck or bolted fast. Ah. Ooh, but it's warm. 6, what does that mean? Mistress, please. Don't worry, it's not zapping me. Not yet, mistress. Oof. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Is it because the gravity's so low? I have no idea what that means. Can you open it, 6? Cannot see how I could, mistress. What is it? If it's definitely not a well, it's clearly the focus of this whole place. But what's it for? I'm so curious. Ah, we gotta go back up to find out. The low gravity appears to be localized around the central point, mistress. Evidently, it is likely to make you somewhat giddy. Perhaps even rash. Can we make the climb back up? Ordinarily, I would say no. However, in this case, I believe it will be possible. Well, let's do it, I guess. This place looks picked clean. You've acquired nothing of worth here, mistress. May I activate the hopper now? No, there's a building. I want to see inside the building first. Lead the way, 6. Mistress. Interesting, he was giving us the opportunity to leave. We literally did, like, nothing except figure out this was a landing pad. I'm assuming there's a way down there that we'll find in the building? Hang on, are you saying you can see gravity? Indeed, mistress, after a fashion.
The scale of the place was mind-boggling. It must have been built by giants for giants.
And apparently we're getting tired, or finding it hard to breathe up here. By all the waters, the air is so thin here, yeah. Take your time to recover, mistress. Evidently, it is clear this place was intended for robot workers. Evidently. Ooh, there's definitely something inside. What? Ah. Equipment? It's hard to make out. I was trying to walk. So we could talk while we walked, but I guess not. This looks like a door. We can open it, surely. Ah, only it won't open. Wait, what about that button there? Some kind of mechanism? Can't see how to work it. Darn it. 6? Just lights? Please, stand aside. It's for robots. The locking mechanism is internal and magnetic. Thank you, 6. There.
A dark, cramped space, stuffed with metal and pipes and wires. It was like I'd turned into an ant and was now crawling around inside the robot.
Wow. Does this one work, 6? Do not believe so, mistress. Seems a lot of the wiring here has been rendered purely decorative by time. What was that? Believe it was the lower door resealing itself, mistress. But you can open it again, can't you? I should think so. Someone oversaw this site from here, huh? Oh, I can't go back there. There's something written here. Couldn't see it from outside, though, huh? Maybe I could. I just walked away from it. This looks like a long one. I might be able to figure it out, though. I remember the first one is through or by or via, apparently. And then we got some robots, perhaps, in here. Yeah, that looks possible. Nope, the dot. I didn't see the dot after it. We... watch... Huh. Darkness. I'm not really sure what the lights mean. I think it's some sort of sight. And then what am I missing here? Of? That could certainly be of. Ooh, yeah. I'm sure my translation for watch is correct now. Excellent. Okay, we got this, baby. Let's go. This is like under, I think. And speak and move. Or no, movement. Under, speak, movement. We already guessed something was order. But this makes sense. Yeah, oh, and it's by order of. I need to remember to think about what the words actually might mean. By order of... Could this be people? Or masters of robots? True movement things. I'm going to say masters. We watch. Darkness? Whoa. Yeah, I did think this was darkness because it's like something that you can't see. By order of masters, we watch darkness? Huh. This is the darkness. Oh! This is the darkness that Janiki's worried about. It has the symbols for robot in it, I think. Were robots in charge here then? No. It was like the masters of the robots. I don't know, maybe. Some kind of control panel. But oversaw what? The darkness. Can't have been a good job. It's uncomfortable, cramped. But robots do not care. And here we have some kind of control panel. Can you control it, robot? Did they have children working here? Robots! He said robots. 6, can you operate this? Maybe it opens the hatch. That one controls the temperature of the floor, mistress. This one, however, appears more interesting. Oh, maybe we don't want to open the hatch, though. Wait, is it dangerous? Hang on. Let's slow down here. I do not believe so. We might not want to open this. Hold on. Don't... Oh, no. 6 activated it. What did it do? You're sure the panel's done nothing? Oh, it did nothing. No, mistress. It may well have done something. Okay, the hatch down there is still closed. Phew. Don't want to open the darkness. Are these doors stuck? You can slip through, right? I can get my fingers in, but they won't budge. Power to that section appears to have failed. Can you divert more power? She can't take much more of it, Captain. I'm not some kind of plumber, mistress. Where'd your accent go? Look at it. It's beautiful. Can you imagine ships coming to rest here? Like flies on a flower? Huh. Is it darkness or is it just a landing pad? I don't know. Is it a hopper eye? Is it landing for hoppers. And then we have some kind of device up here. Telescope? The ladies in gray on Elboreth had a telescope on the roof. They encouraged us to look at Iox through it and dream. So this place is an observatory? We found the observatory? Let's see now. Oh, there's no eyepiece. What's the use of that? Well, we can take it, I guess. This looks like it comes free. Maybe 6 could have looked through it. On it is something carved, mistress. Oh, it hurts my eyes to try to read it. That's how small it is, huh? This one's a broken piece. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, that reminds me of bye. And I don't think the colon can end words, so I'm not going to guess that. Oh, yeah, I have it. Find. I thought it looked familiar. Yep. And then, which makes the most sense? Oh, good. We're going to get my. Find my way. I remember my was stopping us from translating a different word because we didn't know what that could be. So now I could go back and get one of the long ones. Some kind of lantern? Definitely not a flagpole. There are no ropes, no fittings for any ropes. Evidently it is a signal mast, a beacon for sending something somewhere. A hopper signal. Iox has a similar one for sending messages. Ooh, there's something painted down there, and apparently I can read it from up here. This is the start of a fragment of text. Oh, it's the start, huh? So it definitely starts like... Oh yeah, and that always starts words. Not every word has that at the beginning, but it's never in the middle or end of a word. Okay, and then... That's not of because of the dot. And that's not us because of the dot, but this is garden. Excellent. 2 new words. So this should help us translate some of the other ones we got, hopefully. So this is a thing of many upper lights. Possibly day, possibly nebula. We'll say day is... And we. So this is of us. Day is our garden. I'm going to guess the nebula is our garden. That's cool. Could still change my mind, but the nebula is our garden? Something to do with ships? What? That implies they grow ships? This place was clearly abandoned. What do you think? No disaster, no destruction. Whatever it once was, it became obsolete. Once they got the hopper, long distance hoppering. Ah, cool. Okay, so this was landing pad for a ship. What the heck is this? Did I touch that already? I don't think so. Yeah, and here's where the inscription was that we somehow miraculously saw from the roof. What do you think, 6? Where does the mast send to? Yeah, that mast. Wait, mistress! Yes, I believe I can deduce that, but it is hardly accurate enough to pinpoint a target. Ooh, a new place. Whoa. Is this what we just got? Yeah, somewhere in the Western Wash. That's somewhere in the Western Wash? Oh, it's Heaven's Vault. Cool. All right. We inferred the existence of a place that might be Heaven's Vault. Is this it? The observatory that Remba wanted me to find? Mistress? You've spoken to Remba? Oh, all right. Time to come clean. Outside the ruin where Remba died, 6. He kind of spoke through you. I spoke to Remba, or an echo of him. He told me to find an observatory, and now we have. Interesting. And yet there is nothing here. Did he take it with him? Is this where he found the iolite crystal, right? So he was here? Or now I forget, did he tell me that he was looking for the observatory? I don't remember. Open the door, 6. Mistress. Oh, that was a yes, ma'am. Ah. Open the door, 6. It would seem the power to this control is not entirely functional. Presumably the system has not been used or maintained in some time. Seriously? So fix it. I'm not convinced that I can, mistress. As you are fond of remarking, I am merely a robot. So hopper us out of here, I guess. I'm afraid the line of sight required is not available. Mistress, you've given me an idea. Please, wait by the door. What? This door? I will return momentarily. This door? We've rubbed off on him. 6? Oh, he's done that before. On the hidden moon. Mistress! That was impressive, 6. Thank you, mistress. It appeared to solve the problem. I really have rubbed off on him. Escape. Well done, my good friend. I fixed the lock, mistress. It will not close again. Okay, well, I think we got everything we came for, right? Is anything down there? Yeah, maybe we climb down again now that we did the control panel, right? So what was this place? We know it was run by robots, an observatory. The crater itself is most likely a dock, place for ships to land, and it's obsolete, huh? The low gravity in the crater helps ships to take off from here. Oh yeah, that's cool. And you have found one more promising artifact here, the telescope device. Also, we have found initial evidence of one new location of note. Shall I try the hopper one more time, mistress? I want to go back to the center of the crater first, see if that control panel did something. Yeah, I'm hoping the control panel in the turret might have unlocked the hatch down there. That was quite fun last time. We've turned invisible. It's quite the magic trick.
The robot was right. I felt as light as a feather.
I wonder why we did... Like a child. Interesting. I wonder why we didn't get that last time. Let's see if I can do this now. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Evidently, it is almost certainly a low-gravity machine. The gravitational forces are weakest here. Well, let's look down first. How far down do you think it goes, 6? I could not say, mistress. Can you shine a light, please? After a fashion, mistress. Crystals. It's lined with eye-like crystals. That's the gravity situation, right? The same as the crystals on board the crashed ship Renba dug up. Indeed, mistress. That's how they were able to fly such big ships. They stocked them with No, I don't think so. Let's see where this goes. Do not move, mistress. If you attempt to annihilate yourself by entering a vertical drop, I will hopper you immediately. If you are falling, I might only get half of you. Well, that sounds bad, but it's low gravity. I know what I'm doing. It is abundantly clear that you do not. Step away. All right, calm down. Well then, mistress. Your obedience is appreciated. Did you say obedience? I am not obedient, certainly not to you. Very good, mistress. So long as you do what I say, I do not mind the verb you use. Said the gravity effect was localized around that pit where the crystals are. Although before you conclude that the crystals bend gravitational force lines, mistress, I would remind you that correlation and causation are themselves only correlated. So you think the crystals do bend gravity? They appeared to do so, yes. Alright, I just want a closer look. Don't freak out again. We went to all the trouble to get this thing open. No, mistress. I will stay right beside you and I will not change my mind on this matter. Please. Let us return to the upper ring level. Away from temptation. Maybe Roy can help explain these crystals. The crystal is not mechanical, mistress, and I would advise caution. What do you mean? Caution? Why? It seems to me that a crystal capable of storing a gravity-manipulating force is potentially a seismic discovery with complex ramifications. May not be something you wish to give to Roy. We can trust her. You mean gravity crystals are something I shouldn't give to Elboreth? You're worried about what? An uprising? They'll use them to drive ships through the dead space and approach Ajax without coming in via the river gates? I have no concerns, mistress. I am a robot, after all. but I should think Professor Mayari might. Well, is it possible to alter gravity itself? Indeed it is, mistress. In fact, it is necessary. What? When you said necessary, what did you mean by that? The strength of gravity between two objects is a known quantity, mistress. Evidently, it is based on the separation and the masses of these objects, but most moons in the nebula are thin sheets of rock. They do not have enough mass to exert the gravity that they do. Something within the rock must therefore increase the gravity. But momentum cannot simply be created, therefore an increased gravity in one location must be countered by lessening elsewhere. The crystals, including the ones Remba found in the hatch of that buried ship, they do not reduce gravity, mistress. Rather, they have been induced to contain an absence of it. Well then. You sure I can't just hop down real quick? Can I see? I can't bend my screw. Ooh, hang on. Painted symbols. Let's go. This one is several words. Towards... Let's do what we're confident of. I might not have this. Excellent. Towards where? That's definitely a where. It's a question word. And it's a place. Huh. Oh, towards... like where the waters meet. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. We are together. Yeah. Towards where waters meet. Yeah, that makes sense. So it goes towards the sky where the waters meet. That will do for now. Waters rising from below ground. Oh, she's thinking the hatch is where the waters meet. Water rising from below ground? This hatch couldn't have contained an upriver, could it? Evidently, it is conceivable, mistress. I don't really know what that means. What's an upriver? If this crater really had an upriver under that hatch. 6, that raises so many questions. Where's the river gone? Was it artificial? Can you make a river divert one? Did the ancients make the nebula using uprivers? Could we change it for ourselves? I do not have enough data, mistress. Crazy. The boat that Remba found, 6. Did it use crystals to help it sail? An excellent theory, mistress. Certainly it would require help to rise and land. Okay. I wonder if make is a very optimistic way of looking at what happened. Perhaps what happened is something exploded and created the nebula. We have surely learned all this place has for us, mistress. Yeah, I agree. Do it. Hopper. I don't see what else we can learn here. If you won't let me jump into the pit. Maybe I can push him out the airlock and then I can jump into the pit. And so we left the surface of the cratered moon with the ramps, with new leads for a new site somewhere distant, perhaps Heaven's Vault. And we did it without going to Renaka, huh? And I'm guessing the intro of this game was us finding Heaven's Vault, right? We should sail to Iox. I'm sure she wants to see the crown. What she wants is none of my concern. We're going to Elboreth, baby. A strange find, that crater. Some kind of landing bay for ships, right? Is what we decided. Built above a crystal deposit to make takeoff easier. So, propellant-based ships, huh? Capable of exploring the dead sectors. The nebula may be far, far larger than we first thought. Oof. I need to sleep on this. Very good, mistress. What is our heading? To Elboreth, perhaps. How'd you guess? Yes, mistress. I hate that frickin' place. But he's too obedient for his own good. Could show the telescope device to Arroy. You know my mind. And I need to talk with Tappy too, because it's been a day since we showed him stuff. And maybe we'll find Amir. Amir. Do you believe the workers are well treated, mistress? Oh, let's not talk about it. I think we're repressing something. Doesn't do any good. I've had enough of this place. Yeah, that's... She said that last time we left that place. I lost a robot here once. We did! I didn't mean to tell him this. 3, that was its name. 1 minute it was with me, the next... Yoink. I will be vigilant, mistress. Nah, you'll be fine. 3 wasn't the sharpest of tools. Surprised I got as much for it as I did. Wait. Mistress is teasing me. You lost 3. Yeah, wait. 3 was the one we sold to Roy, right? Or, oh, we found 3 again. Okay. I thought she was saying we lost him for good. Let's go talk with our lover? We had a little flirtation last time. Aaliyah, I thought it was you. The bit of crystal you gave me. I can see why you gave it to me. Where did you find it? It was dug up from a crashed ship on a moon near here. The eye of the cyclone moon, right? Oh, no, that was the big one. Ah, so it's old. That explains a few things. You see, the crystal, it has a certain kind of charge to it. It's running out, but not gone yet. Let me guess. Gravitational. Makes things around it float? There's less gravity in the crystal than there should be. It's like picking up a block of ice. If I find any more, can I make the Nightingale go faster? Oh my gosh. That would be incredible. I don't know, maybe. Yes, please. I'll take care of this now. Oh my gosh. Roy, you can make my ship go faster? You know the way to my heart. If you find any more, you know where I am. Well, I found a ton of crystals, but apparently I couldn't get them. But I did get this cool telescope device. Look at this thing. Found it way out on a moon covered in ancient panels. Oh, that's beautiful. Some kind of telescope? Set up to collect something? It's probably packed with information. If only you can read it. If I leave it with you? I'll take it apart. That's the best I could do. The position of the scopes might tell you something. The scope itself won't. Darn, that's disappointing. But still, it's a beautiful piece. Can you help me trace where it was made? That would be nice. Because it was made at Heaven's Vault, right? That's where we think. Oh, I have no idea where it was made. The ancients were recording something. Something is happening out there. A darkness is coming. It won't do any good. We can barely handle what's happening here. So how's the shop working out? Not getting any better. See you around, Aaliyah Elazra. See you around, Roy. Dang. I have high hopes that I can pursue her romantically, and every time my feelings are just crushed. Did we actually give Roy the telescope? I don't even know. Aaliyah, come on in. Let's show him something. I've uncovered a few items you might be interested in. Oh, yes? Let's talk about this devotional icon. It was from a pre-Empire site. Found it on that domed market moon you were interested in. Ah, fair, if not exemplary. Ah, well, I should be able to do something with that. I have something of a similar period, I think. Now then. A silver sailor's knife. I found an inscription on the back of the blade. It's really minuscule. It must be, because that is a small looking blade. Okay, what we got here? I don't think I can do this. Probably for Emperor. Oh, okay, loves, yeah. Gotta sort out this part, though, to have any hope. And I don't know. Aha. Darn it. Do we have this? Do we have it? What am I missing? We don't have it. Darn it. Darn it. Best I can do is that, right? And that. This doesn't feel right. Oh, I can do it. I'm just missing something. Maybe it's a long one, like that. Yes. Yes. Oh, my translation. My has to. Whoa. Oh, it's your. I wasn't looking. It's your. Hold on. Show me. Yeah, it's your. I know it's your. I knew that. I need to go back and see what I did on the other one. Okay. Let's start at the beginning, huh? So it's a verb of movement and possessing a person? Give, I guess. Give your loyalty for the emperor. And this is, I don't know what the circle is. This is abstract, I think. And then this is a noun that's like love. Yeah. Give your loyalty for the emperor. I think that's right. I'd hazard that this comes from the same source as the oil burner in the effigy I found here before. There must have been frequent travel between these two sites. So, the knife for your solid devotional icon of the Thin Moo, god from the domed market moon? Yeah, I like knives. It's, we're not one for religion, maybe. What a fine piece. Did you take me for a ride, Tappy? All right, let me look at the inscriptions that I messed up. Maybe this one? This one. Oh, okay. It changes it automatically. But it's not going to say this is correct yet. We have two yours. Find your way. And that was the telescope like. Okay. So it's a way to find your way. Okay. Cool. We've got a couple solvable ones. Oh, a lot of solvable ones. Wow, this is solvable and I haven't even started. That's exciting. Never be afraid of who you are. Wait. Can I really solve this? I don't even have the word in here. So interesting. Okay, never be... Yeah, what is this? Deceived? Never be... As a person that is not true. Interesting. A person that lies. Never be a liar in your love. Never be a liar in your love? That's so fun. I really said this is a solvable one, right? It must be a I must have clicked on the wrong thing. It must be an unsolved thing. Okay. In your heart. Yeah. Love was that, but heart is the noun that's about love. Never be a traitor in your heart. How do I what? Exit? It was solvable. What? Why was that insolvable? That must have been an error. I must have been able to click on something because it popped up for me or something. Oh, so this is another one I haven't started, but it's solvable. Oh, okay, sorry, I understand. Solvable means you can do something with it that you haven't been able to do before. Okay, so that's useful. Let's see, this probably return. And So the shine is new. Then that must be a Sol, which I already looked at. Oh my gosh. Wow. Sun is right. Return is right. Cool. And this is day, sure. Because time, and then I said this was one, and that makes sense. Maybe it's like single, which is distinct from one. And illuminate. I had said that was shine. So that makes sense. Okay, cool. We got another solvable one. Sun. Definitely right. Here sounds good. Ooh, we're going to finally get a new symbol. That's a verb, so it can't be... Yeah. Never mind. Verbs go at the end. Yeah, okay. It doesn't always start... Oh, I knew that. Because we've had them together before. Like 4 commas in a row. Okay, so that's the new word we're going to get, and I must know... Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I guess that ends with a noun. Oh, that was junk from the beginning? Yeah, that was junk from the beginning. Okay. All right, so we're going to figure out what this is then, huh? I will never rest here. Where did we find this? Cracked crystal charm. I guess rest makes... I will never leave here. It's probably from either the graveyard or the Withering Palace. Okay. So what's my guess for those two symbols? Like out, maybe? Move out of here? Exit, some sort of thing like that. And I would love actually to see that thing again, but I won't, I guess. A Garden of Dead, we solved that. And then the Elboreth Gate, be welcome and pray. Yeah, we solved that because we now know what welcome is. Okay, very good. And then some unsolved inscriptions. Should I try to solve some of these? Like ones that I haven't been able to see before? No, let's keep talking with Tappy. He might have more for us. You happy with that robot of yours? I could probably adjust it a bit. Ooh, could you get rid of its ethical core? The thing has been really annoying. These things run off their cores, but I'm told you can swap them out fairly easily. Ooh. Who told you that? A mutual friend. Anyway, bear it in mind, Leah. I will. Let's show him another artifact. Found a few more items you might be interested in. Oh, yes. The candle holder? Smudged iron candle holder dating from the early Empire? I could acquire one just like that in an alleyway. You aren't dealing with some gutter rat trader here. What you give me will keep me in business for a week. What? Like the thing before. He got enough earlier. Listen, Tappy, where'd you get all this stuff from? I gotta tell you, it's too much. People bring me things, like you. They leave things lying around. You must have a lot of friends. None as good as you, Aaliyah. He's a robber. He's a thief. See you later. Don't get any less beautiful. Oh, Tappy. One new artifact to trace. Pretty good. You ready to go now? Yeah, do it. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. The ancient time before the age of sail. The observatory was founded. The ancients connect the well springs together. And on Iox, they believe this distant past will soon become our future. So then after that, like around the time the deity Colossi was carved, and the goddess was erected, and the ancient goddess was placed. So they made all these goddesses. What's the metal altarpiece? I forget. Huh. Okay, so they made all these gods around the end of this age, around the beginning of the Age of Sail. But the observatory, which I think is the place we just were, yeah, they were looking for the Heaven's Vault. But the observatory is not the place somewhere distant. The observatory is, I think, what we just were at. Okay, so then the Age of Sail happened, and people started living on these huge ships. They established the marketplace. They mined the metal. Oh, the cratered moon was this recent. Okay, so it's not the observatory. The ancient observatory was founded way before the cratered moon. Is that right? Yeah, and then the upriver was then created during the Age of Sail. Wow. I was thinking the cratered moon is something that allowed the Age of Sail to take place, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, and then Remba had a ton of crystals, huh? Huh. And then the observatory was established after the Age of Sail. Okay. So, like, they used that... So the landing pad was already, in use, and then they set up the telescope there. Interesting. Okay, so the Holy Emperor... I would love to figure out what the first emperor or something, I don't know. Yeah, so 6 was buried at the beginning of the Holy Emperor, and then a long time after that was when they started creating them at the Withering Palace or something. Yeah, but surely this place is not ancient enough. Okay, so the robots were already made, buried, that sort of thing. And then did the emperors start transferring their consciousnesses of people into those robots that were already buried? That's kind of interesting, huh? And then the graveyard was constructed after that. So the Withering Palace came first, then the graveyard. Interesting. Then the crown records a fearful voice, and then 25 years later, the child who we saw in the graveyard? Maybe. Is this child Empress the same hologram? It seems like she would be... Okay, yeah, she became Empress when she was 3 or something, and then she was recorded when she was 8, or whatever that number is. Okay, and then they hid the recording. The Emperor, who is that girl's father probably, was worried about things happening. So then we have the Dark Age, where the Fallers messed around with stuff. We don't have much that we know about the Fallers. Yeah, like none of the stuff we're uncovering has to do with the Dark Age or the Modern Age. It's kind of interesting. I would have thought that some of the stuff we find is more recent, but I guess it's all, if any of the stuff comes from the last 350 years, it's useful things that we're going to use, and we're not going to take note of it archaeologically. All right, that's going to do it for today. And next time we will... I think we got to go to Renaka. I don't think I have a place I can go to other than Hawks, and we can talk to Mayari. Maybe it's time to do that. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out next time. See you then.